G'day guys, look at the Drifta here, and it's Sunday afternoon. Trying to do a video for YouTube about the new Summit Explorer 180. We tried to do it a few weeks ago, but we had the cyclone all down here. It's pouring rain and wind and everything, and we went camping the next weekend. It was very crowded. Anyway, the ground is so wet, but we're just trying to sneak a quick video in now. I'm going away for a bit. Alright, so this is the Summit 180. Now I've been showing you the family version, or my family version that I've been making for the 79. A lot of people are keen on it, but that's still an ongoing project. We're still doing that. A lot of work. It sounds easy, but it's not. It's a lot of work. And the other thing too, that's a Wildland Desert Cruiser. We don't make the Desert Cruiser. I've just cut it apart and modified it, but I don't make it. So I need parts from Wildland, and we're still trying to work through that, whether they, you know, what we're doing there. So we're working on that. But they sent this over, which is a Summit 180. And what I was looking for is a rooftop tent that's hard shell. I can put a solar panel on the top. You have to have solar. For me, you've got to have the solar panel because the fridge runs all the time. And fits on there nice, and room for a family, right? For a little bub, you know, and enough room for us all in together. Because the standard rooftop tents just aren't really big enough for, say, 3 people. With a bub, you need bags and things like that. Anyway, so this one really ticks all the boxes, and we're going to open it up for you, show you how it works. This is another one too, which we've got both these in stock. This is a smaller version called the 1.2. Okay, so it's Summit Explorer 1.2, and now we've got the 180 as well. This is great for small vehicles, on the tub of a Hilux, on the back of a vehicle, on small cars. Basically, like I said, hard shell flips over. So what we'll do, I'll show you a couple of points at the back here. Well, I've got my ladder. Now, these ladders are a little bit different in that they have to clip on, and we'll show you that. So, got the solar panel. Wouldn't be putting a lot in at the moment. You know, it's the fridge running, putting a couple of amps in. But sun's quite low. Alright, so I'll show you the big advantage we've got. It's only 1100 wide, okay, and it's 1800 long. So look at the extra space I get up in here. You know, one of the problems I've had with the 1.4 Desert Cruiser before, or the other tents I've had, I can't carry anything else like timber when I'm at home, or when I do a job, get a couple of sticks 4x2, I can't carry anything. And now I've got this great little space here where I can walk down that. I bought a 6-metre plank back the other day from the shed, straight down there, tied it on, so that's pretty handy. If I'm travelling, I've got a lot of extra space there, cuts down on weight. The only one disadvantage would be, which is not really for me, I mean, this vehicle's so high anyway, I ain't going to fit in any underground car parks. It's long anyway, I'll never go anywhere near those, but it's a little bit higher than a standard Desert Cruiser, right? So, but that don't worry me, because I'm too high anyway for anything. So this here gives me a bit of space, is brilliant. Okay, so normally what I do is to open this up, put the ladder on, I just climb up on the bonnet. You see me do that, but a lot of people can't do that. You've got a brand new Prado, 300 series, you can't climb all over the car, so I'll sort of show you how to do it, you know, without climbing all over the car. All right, but I've got a small step ladder in here also, which is quite handy. Help me get up there, but it's not too bad. So I'm just going to put the ladder on. Just got to hook this. There it is. Okay. Now it's going to undo the latches. All right. Push that out a bit, and we'll flip him over. Now remember, this is a pretty high vehicle as well, so it's going to be a lot easier on a smaller, lower car. Now you can see the solar panel there. I've just got a little flexible, and that fits really nicely underneath the ladder. Now see what's happened there too. It's only 1100 wide, but when it folds out 1111, you've got this extra piece as well. So it's basically well, it's a metre, it's 1050. So it's 2200 inside, okay? And that's because this height also flips out, okay? Now, what I really like about this tent is the fact I can do that. Before, when I had the family rooftop tent, you've seen we've got a 270 with a hole at the back I can access in here, but that means it's hard to get the drawer. I've got the bike on the back sometimes, takes up space under the 270, and so that's not the best. And there's no coverage over the ladder. But if I go to put like a normal desert cruiser, put the ladder on the side, I have to have this closed. And for this truck, the way I've got it set up, I've got my annex here, I've got my electrics in here. I don't want this down. I can't have this down when I'm traveling. So the fact that this folds over the top, it's perfect. See that? Right, so what we're going to do is open up inside, and I'll show you how to do that. Now there's a couple of little sections. There's a bow on the front. There's a couple of pieces there. And then the best thing to do is jump inside. So if you come up the ladder, Toddy, and we'll have a look. Inside. Righto, because these side bows are a bit tricky to get to, alright, it's easier. And you've also got to get some good pressure on that to get that nice and tight. So easy just to climb in here and do it. See this side bow here? We'll get that one open. Alright, so that's not hard to do. Bring my windows down a bit, and that's it. Now you've got anti-condensation matters inside, solid floor, and as you can see here, alright, we've got, well, here's your boot shelves. These are actually pretty good, just to put your shoes in. We were at camping at Hawksness the other day, and dingoes everywhere, so can't leave your boots on the ground. Couple of little bungees to keep your sides in when you pack it up. So this, you've got a nice big rear window, side windows, big front window, and as you can see, all of our bedding is inside here. Okay, now we've got the two inflatables. What we're going to do is pull pull this bottom one out. Now these are 10 centimetre inflatables. They inflate to that much, okay? What you do is undo the valve, they'll inflate. Two of those. Now you can sleep this way or this way, depending where you want to sleep. What I have been doing is, because you've got these valves, you don't want them in the middle, so I've been just turning this one around, okay? And so the valve's on the outside. But when you go to pump it, deflate it, you really need the valves both together like that. So that's it. Now inside, let's have a look. Like I said, it should be 2200. Well, you've got really 21 internally, and you've got 18 this way. 1800. Now the other night we were camping, and it just worked good that I slept this way. I'm 1800, but I've just got enough room to lie down. Okay, feet at the end. But if we wanted to, we can sleep this way, no problems. And we've got a lot more space. You've got a little pocket here for air conditioner or diesel heater. You've got a light, and we're just going to hang our little night core fan here straight into the power. We've got fan, light here, recharge your phone. So that's a pretty good package. Now for us, it's got pockets everywhere up the top, and this has got also a lining. You can see that it's a you'd call that a winter lining really, but that's built in. So that's it. But anyway, for us, with this setup that I'm using with the 79, all three of us fits inside here easy. So a little kid, no worries. And also, you know, kids in rooftop tents, very dangerous with the zips. You have to be so careful all the time. I wouldn't hardly even recommend you having a kid in a rooftop tent, but you just got to be super careful. You know, it's no different falling down a set of stairs, but you do have to be super careful all the time. So you got to weigh that up if you want to have a kid in a rooftop tent rather than a swag. But we got plenty of room in here for us. I've got heaps of room down the side of the awning, so that's a big advantage for carrying extra gear. And the big thing for me, I've got the ladder at the bottom outside my canopy door, which is how I want it. Let's have another look of the tent now that's all folded out. It's so wet here at the moment. And that's it. So you can see 270 awning comes around no problems. This has just got to come out a little bit more. 270 comes around to here. I've got coverage all the way around. It's a great looking little tent and really ticks all the boxes for us. So it's exactly the same setup on the little RAV. It's a 1 by 1.2, we'll call it 1.2 Summit Explorer. Can put a little solar panel on top. Same tent, same features inside, it's just narrower. And this is, I'm going to leave this on here. I will finish the family Desert Cruiser modifications. If people want them, we're trying to get to the stage where we can do the mods for people. We're going to progress with that. But for me, I'm going to stay with this one because it bloody does everything what I want it to do. So that's it. That's the Wildlands Summit 180. And I'm going to leave this on here for a little while on the 79. Thanks, guys.